Hey guys, this is Hell Hades, free to play 2023 Clan v Clan tournament has finished. A bunch of the clan, this is so harsh on the people we're up against. A bunch of the clan picked up Ronda before the end of Clan v Clan. So we absolutely ended up smashing the Cool Kids Club, which I don't really like the acronym there. Anyway, we managed to get ourselves 4 lots of rings and stuff. This is huge, depending on what faction you get. I really would have loved to have seen a blood shield item for either my Kale or my Elhain, because it really helps when you're trying to take on the Scarab boss early on. Anyway, all of these pieces are going to be good. We, of course, beat up every milestone, so we got ourselves all of this Brucey bonus stuff. Let's see how people did here. Fiction got 111,000 points. How did he get that many? Must have pulled another... I guess he must have pulled another legendary to get that much more than I got. I think. I'm not sure. That's crazy. Never as well. Actually, a few of the guys, similar level. So, I don't know. Maybe I was slacking. I didn't feel like I was slacking, but maybe I was. But yeah, unfortunately for this other team, we absolutely trounced them in that first Clan v Clan. Does mean we get a whole bunch of new stuff. I pulled one more Void Shard that you didn't see in my video yesterday, and that got me... Where is he? That got me this guy. Another rare, of course. Drowned Bloat Wraith. I was looking at this guy. He's actually the only undead champion, I think, in the game that does any form of drop defense. And it is 100%, if I book him out, a drop defense, but it's the weak version. But he also, when he's booked out, would have a 40% chance of placing a fear. I mean, he's kind of sucking a lot, but he could be okay to keep. He's definitely a keeper. Definitely a keeper for my faction wars, but he might be okay as a champion. I do have now Kale up to level 50. Got Ronda, obviously, just popped on the account. Ronda with a triple hit A1 is really going to help for Fire Knight. A big triple hit A2 with some good damage. And then a double hit AoE as well. She's going to be super good for Fire Knight to me. She's going to be really good. But she doesn't bring... This is my problem with Ronda. She doesn't bring debuffs. She just brings hits. So for a lot of the game, yeah, she's going to help me with Spider, AoE damage. She's going to help me with Fire Knight, lots of hits. She doesn't bring enough uniqueness to make you like, oh yeah, she's a definite clan boss, all that type of stuff. Her passive is cool for clan boss though. If I got her to 6-star and I got her masteries, that's the thing that you need. For a passive to be really good, she needs masteries. Because you need Giant Slayer hits coming off of the A1, in my opinion. But anyway, Ronda's in the team. I've got some levels on my Doom Screech as well. And we're just coming into an artifact. It's on. It's live. Artifact enhancement event. This is big for me. So I've been waiting with my silver to do this. And yeah, obviously I want to pick up all of the rewards whilst I spend my silver. And for me, this is actually, it's massive because I need to re-gear Kale in Lifesteal Gear. I need to put some gear on my Ronda. That wouldn't have cost me anyway. But I need to level some stuff up. I need to put fast gear on Doom Screech. And I kind of want to re-gear my Demacia as well a bit. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that I needed to do that I was waiting for this day to do it and start rolling up some gear. So we're going to do that in this video. I'm also close to level 40 here. And what am I on? So I've just logged in for day 7. So in effect, I've played for 6 days. Close to level 40, which also will unlock Doom Tower for me. So I want to have a pop at Doom Tower today as well. I am now at a point where I'm 2 key in normal, 1 key in easy on Clan Boss. So yeah, everything's looking a lot rosier, honestly. Everything, compared to 2 days ago even, we're starting to get some stuff in. We're starting to get some rewards in, which can start to change the account a bit. And that's really where you need to be. You need to constantly be able to progress your accounts. And, you know, we're in a good spot for that. They're not too bad. A couple of okay pieces. So we've got some Clan Boss hits in us as well. Hydra's still a little way off yet. And funny enough, I did do a little short about this yesterday. The Sand Devil Necropolis opened for me at level 38, which is a bit of a joke because I still can't update my gear properly. I still can't just roll up gear instantly, which is it's nuts. Anyway, I did leave a couple of pieces like this, level 15, so that I could just do the final upgrade and get the final kind of upgraded piece, but also get a lot of artifact points. So I've been waiting for today for this as well. But I can't do instant level 40. Raid. You've got to just let people do this earlier. Maybe let people do it at like level 20 or something. Come on. Come on, look at this. Look how frustrating it is. Lady H has never been so frustrated as when she came in and said, what's going on with the gear? Can it ever fail? What's going on with it? She was enraged yesterday when she was talking about it. Anyway, I'm going to get going with some stuff and then I'll bring you back in. Right, so I'm a bit further on in the day. I've used a lot of my energy for the day and I've only got myself to 89% of level 40. So I probably will get there today, or maybe I could use gems and probably gem more energy and push for level 40 like right now. It's a tricky question to answer, right? So if I get to level 40, I can unlock Doom Tower. I push through some of those waves of normal Doom Tower and I'll start to gain things like gems, little drops of things like potions, potentially energy. So you're almost using gems and energy to unlock something which gives you those resources quicker. Now, I don't necessarily think, because I'm low on gems anyway, and I've got a whole bunch of other stuff I'm doing, I don't really want to spend gems right now just to save myself. You know, I could probably do it with maybe 120 gems, maybe 160. But is it worth it versus just waiting for like another day or so? So I think I will unlock level 40 today, but perhaps not in this video, which means we've still got the slow gear rolls. I've updated Elhain's gear. I've updated Kale now into lifesteal gear. Got 176 speed and a bit of survivability, not a ton, honestly. We've updated Doomscreech's gear now to just be speed based. I need to get more speed gear, but he's at 174 as well. I do want to get some books into his A2, but the books at the moment are landing literally everywhere else. I haven't put any gear on Rhonda. Oh, I put some gear on Rhonda, but not really great gear because I don't have a lot. So let's see what sort of gains we've got then on Clan Boss versus just yesterday. Just by basically leveling out a couple of people to 50 and throwing in these new champs. I think I'm going to switch to... let's do it like this. I think we're going to switch to Doomscreech over Spirit Host now. Spirit Host was basically in there as a speed lead. That was it. She doesn't bring anything else. She does bring a cleanse, but she's not speed tuned to use it properly. And I wonder, do I want the HP or do I want attack? I don't know if this 15% HP is really worth it versus a Rhonda attack aura. Bearing in mind, I'm not lasting long here. I'm lasting a very small amount of time. I didn't land a single poison on Kale's A3 there. That's pretty bad luck. So the thing with Demarsarine is she does have a heal. She does have a ability to at least revive someone back, like my monk, which might get me an extra double poison. But I think this squad will do better over time. We just need the monk to get some extra turns away. I do feel like Doomscreech, once he's booked, giving me that turn meter field, giving me that increased defense, is actually going to be in my Clan Boss team for a while. Might even take him up to level 50 and just make better use of him. He's also going to come into my dungeon team. So he's actually turned out probably as a reasonable pull for me here. Already lost a monk before he really got any work done. Could definitely do with him being level 50. And I really need, so even like someone like Rhonda in lifesteal gear, honestly, I just need people to stay alive for longer than they are. But we do now have Kale on board at level 50. He does have lifesteal gear on. So he's probably going to end up doing maybe similar, if not more damage than my level 60 Elhain. We'll see at the end of this. But yeah, yesterday I 2-keyed. Not sure how much damage I need to like significantly improve on that, actually. We'll see, I guess. But you can see now, just lifesteal gear on 2 champions, plus poison coming in, plus masteries on at least one of them. We're starting to get some decent level of damage away. And it probably, I imagine we're going to get to somewhere around turn count 15 before we just get whacked down too much, or maybe less, actually. Kale's just taking an absolute nuke. Kale can't regen health in the same speed that an Elhain can because Elhain's got masteries. That's how Elhain's making massive use of this lifesteal gear. because she's got mastery. So if she gets a War Master proc like that, then bam, she is going to heal to full. And that's what we're relying on now. So 2.7 mil damage. Not going to be too much more than that. She actually just clutch took out her own stun there by using a mastery which removes the debuff. So just staying alive this much extra longer probably means she's going to end up doing... She's done it again. Look at that. So good. Just staying alive this much longer than Kale probably means that she will out-damage Kale, but maybe not by that much. I'm not sure. Need a War Master proc. There it is. Still going. Getting our counter-attacks off. This is so good. Getting some luck here. Stun hit. Gonna kill me? Yeah, just about. 3.52 mil. How do I sit compared to the rest of the free-to-players here? So 3.52. Oh, I'm so close to a 1 key. So close to it. I needed an extra 100,000 damage there. So we're getting there. Attack Master beating me. He's got the Deke. Frozen Banshee. Honestly, not that much of a different a team. Maybe Mordecai's putting in a bit of damage. But 4.5 mil, probably just Deke doing a lot of Deke work. Decrease defense, all that type of stuff going on. Oxlane with the 3.7, so only a tiny amount more. But that tiny amount more saved him a key. That's quite a big difference. And some of that's just RNG, honestly. But he does have a... Oh, is that a Ru... No, it's not Ruark. What's this guy's name? This guy, anyway, has got, I think, Ally Protect or something like that going on. Never at 2.8. So most of the other kind of challenger group, Never, Saf, Fix, Blockers, Elvo, all between sort of 2 and 3 million. So yeah, definitely those changes have made a big difference to my team. See here, Never's already got an APO as well. Never's getting some luck on the pulls. But yeah, definitely getting some clan boss stuff going on, which is cool. It does mean, obviously, that I'm doing all of my advanced quests as well now. So pretty much anywhere along the lines on advanced quests, I'm getting them done. Means I'm getting towards these kind of rewards here. This 5-star chicken looks damn juicy right now. And we're getting that stuff done. We just leveled up Aronda, which means that Faction Wars opens up for us now in, what's this one? Whatever this one is. And Bannerlords, is it? And Rhonda has got AoEs, or an AoE, so she can definitely get this done. Again, if she was in Lifesteal Gear, I think she would get us through a number of levels. I don't know how much we're going to do here just with her in sort of normalish gear. She's quite slow as well. I haven't really got a good gear on her yet. But anyway, I'm going to get through a few levels of this. We should unlock a couple of rewards for Faction Wars as well, which is nice. And we soldier on. So didn't expect it, actually. We've got all the way to the boss just with Rhonda. She is allowing these little dudes, not a lot, but she's given them a few levels. Or a little bit of level in XP, which is cool. When it gets to like a boss round, you want to make sure you've got your big hit abilities back for the actual boss fight. And you also want to try and target here people that are going to do the most work to you. Now, a lot of these early ones, you probably haven't got a clue who they are. I haven't, actually. Some of these I'm like, I know this dude's got an AoE, but I don't think he hits that hard. Some of these have like bomb abilities and stuff. You kind of have to find your feet with it, but you just want to be taking down the champs in wave 2 so that you've got your main abilities back for the boss. And it might be I can't take this boss on, I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it the best chance that I can by making sure that I'm ready. She actually does some good work here. So we're going to come in with the AoE first. I just want to... What is this one again? Steals, buffs, debuffs. Yeah, okay. So I just want to come in A2, clear the enemy waves out as quick as I can. Honestly, I think I'm just going to get wrecked without Lifesteal Gear on. If I had Lifesteal Gear here, I might be able to use her to take him down solo. But I think one man in it with no speed and stuff, no, I'm just going to get wrecked. But it gives you a good feel for how you can make this stuff happen if you're going at it solo. Like my Elhain, for example, it's going all the way to level 10 now, solo. I've got no other champions in this faction. It's just Elhain doing all of the work by herself. So you can do it, certainly when you've got a 6-star. I'm actually interested to see what I can do against Spider now. Stage 7 is the highest I've farmed so far. I don't think I need her or her. We're going to be bringing in my Demasa. Oh, sorry, going to be bringing in my Rhonda. Pale. I feel like the one I've just taken out there, Soul Bond, I need to get her up to level 40 to get into this squad because she does have a turn meter drop. And actually, she's my only turn meter drop that I've got going on so far. I guess let's give it a try with her in. She's in very minimal gear and needs a bit of work, honestly. But I think with the amount of AoEs I've got going on, we should be able to beat some of these kind of earlier levels. All you want to do early levels is really AoE these spiderlings down as much as you can. And obviously try and do some sort of termite control to the boss. We're just going to speed ourselves up. Another AoE coming in here, this time from Rhonda. Decent amount of damage. Going to heal at the end of this, though. We do have on Soul Bond here this kind of attacks one enemy, critical chance. Maybe she needs to be ascended to get the termite drop on. I think she does. This should be the termite drop here. And I don't have it yet. Okay, so currently she's in the team. She's useless. But I might go and ascend her up and just see if I can get her maybe to even to level 40 and help me push a couple more levels. I think I beat stage 8 here anyway with the squad that I've got, because we're going to get 2 termite bars worth of time now to get the damage away. And probably Elhain does most of that job herself. Rhonda actually does do a lot of work. Can't wait to get a couple more 6 stars, honestly. Kale and Rhonda at 6 stars are going to massively transform this account. Anyway, let's get through a couple of levels. I'm going to try and do level 10 today, which is a massive milestone if we can get that done. So I'm on this kind of like path here at the moment. To ascend Soul Bond, which is what I need to do to get that termite to drop, I need green pots. And in 2 missions time, I've got farm the green spirit keep. So I figured I might as well do the mission run to get myself there. So I'm now doing some Ice Golem farm here. I basically have to farm up 5 item drops in Ice Golem. What's quite cool here is I'm farming up, I think I'm on stage 10, maybe it's 11, I'll check in a minute. I'm farming up pretty comfortably. The only dodgy thing about Ice Golem really is when you get this heal reduction on you, especially for your lifesteal gear. I'm farming up stage 10, yeah. Yeah, the only dodgy thing is that heal reduction landing on you because it can completely throw you out. It's really frustrating. But yeah, stage 10, Ice Golem, it's okay. It's not ideal. I'd like to be a bit higher than this, but I don't have an AoE decrease attack or a decrease attack at all. And decrease attack you really need on this boss to make it a much more simple boss. So at the moment, we're relying really on Elhain being an absolute beast and doing a lot of the work. And we're hopeful to not get frozen up too much. This is where some resistance actually comes in really clutch. But the higher you get up, obviously the more you need. And I'm not in a position where I can go out finding a resistance builds right now. This freeze is frustrating. But yeah, this side ad here, putting the heal reduction on, is probably the biggest threat. So if you are kind of like semi-manualing and you want to click an ad, make sure you always click that left one first. It's way more kind of detrimental to your runs. Okay, well, I surprised myself. I actually did hit level 40 today. So we've got Doom Tower unlocked. I was just talking to Saf. Literally, as I was doing this, I was talking to Saf and he said he's deliberately not trying to get level 40 just yet because he thinks it's going to change the milestones for things like Summon Rush. So I guess we're going to see tomorrow when Summon Rush drops. Will I have a harder Summon Rush than Saf because I've already unlocked level 40? The reason why I think it's good to do is because other stuff unlocks with it, right? Forge Pass is out there now. But no, with things like Doom Tower, I'm just ahead of other people in terms of being able to start to collect these extra rewards. So on a daily basis, as long as I can beat stuff up, I can now go in and earn some more stuff. And it's all about, at this early level, I'm running out of resources. I'm always out of resources. So the quicker we can get to higher levels in Doom Tower, quicker I can get to earning additional rewards, quicker I can unlock other stuff to do, the quicker I can unlock gaining fragments for a champion, the faster I progress. And when we get the community trackers out there, which should be tomorrow, we will see that some people have been able to punch on a number of levels already. So there's definitely an element to like first to something should also be the first person to carry on, as long as they haven't completely burnt their resources into the ground, to a point where actually they can't continue. Be interesting to see how well I do here and whether I actually need to get a couple more level 50s going, because someone like Demasa at this point at level 50 with the revive, as long as she can stay alive well enough, might be the difference actually between me kind of cracking through a whole bunch of levels and maybe just doing the first few. But let's see how far I can get. And we carry on. We punch on again. Okay. Busy day today. I've been all over the place. But we have managed to beat stage 9 on Spider on full auto, but 10 eludes me. I'm not quite strong enough for 10. I managed to push my way in Doom Tower up to stage 7. But stage 7's hard. It's really hard. I've got no control. And I'm unsure. I feel like I've made a mistake. I took Shinuru to 50 for more damage. I thought her AoE would be slightly OP for Spider. Turns out, what a mistake that was. Wasted tons of resources. I should have done it with Demasa for a support healer type champ. Because at the minute, best I've got here is to go at it all guns blazing. But I get to wave 2 and it is painful. I have got to wave 3 and nearly beaten it, but I'm just relying on so many layers of RNG to try and get there at the moment. It's really tough. But the account has moved forward tons today. Like absolutely tons. But not quite pushing like the next level and all this stuff. So we just keep going. Obviously tomorrow we get stronger again. And then the next day we get stronger again. And eventually we will get through this stuff. But this is the way. Like I need my cooldowns back. I need my cooldowns back right now, and I don't have them, which means that I'm about to get totally wrecked by wave 2. And there's really nothing I can do about it unless Elhain steps up. Look, it's just so damn close to enough damage, but not enough damage. And yet, now we start to get absolutely KO'd by the LNRs here. So, tons gone on today. I've done an absolute ton of work on the account. We've still got plenty to do. I've been Hell Hades, free to play. I'll see you later.